Cek cek cek. Please rinja jar. Apa tuh? Gokil. Gokil dia tuh menjaga terikat guys. Gokil. Pas. Well. F2. Nice. Fernandes
Coba. Main. Bisa. Aman aman. Bisa bisa aman. Hah? Kalau lagi ada duitnya bisa, sekarang belum bisa. Duit belum ada duit masuk. Apa? Kalau narik bisa. Apa main tak? Kalau banyak duit. Boleh buka? Bentar bang. Lagi nyeting anak main PS bro. Bentar bro. Tetapi tak ada
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Bowen. Looking for the run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And a chance! And it's Barella. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I see a fine player in this fella, Olivier Giroud. We all know about his presence and that wonderful left foot, but it's the way so many top players rate him as being their favourite strike partner.
Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. That looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. That's a decent clearance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That'll be a throw. And he lines up a cross. Nice interception, well timed. Ward-Prowse. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Souček. Emerson. This is Souček. Emerson. Well, that looks a decent ball. Fired deep towards the back post. And he's had a hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Howson can get it clear. Walker-Peters. Kilman. And it's Emerson. And it's Ward-Prowse. That is good alertness.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Souček. And Bowen. Lucas Paqueta. Rodri. And it's Barella. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. Lucas Paqueta. Ward-Prowse. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. Barella. Rodri. Giroud. Oh, played right into his path. There's the shot! Goal! Milan! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work. Van Dijk aims beyond the defence. Bowen.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
An instinctive delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, that's a clever-looking ball.
Fulkrug really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely.
Just the keeper to beat! And the shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Number 23.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Socek. It's a really well-measured ball. Ball is over the line.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bastoni. And it's Rodri. Pedri. Oh, good read. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. Walker-Peters. Ward-Prowse. Tries to pass it through. Has crossed into the middle. And he knocks it clear.
Apa tuh?
Azar.
Baik.
Walker-Peters. That's a good ball out wide. Bowen. Stood up well to him there. Now that's well seen too. Socek. Walker-Peters. Bowen gets a cross in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Giroud. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. So much time. Azar! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Socek gets good distance on it. Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Milan in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Emerson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Barella. Lucas Paqueta. Ambitious ball here. And he's picked it up out wide. And he whips it in. Whips it out wide. Back into the middle. Pedri did well to stay calm there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barella is onto this. Barella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bowen. It's a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Number 9, Wilson.
He's in a great position here. This looks promising. Wilson! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Now it's Giroud. Now this could be a chance. Pedri. Van Dijk. Now Howson. Bastoni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Wilson. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lovely bit of skill. Barella. And it's Rodri. Bastoni. Van Dijk. Hazard gets into a good position. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Van Dijk. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ward-Prowse. That has ended up in no man's land. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the cross comes in. It's a searching pass. Milan are looking to break at pace. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nice one too, very nice. Swings in across.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that will be it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts, and he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Risk dulu.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Pedri. And it's Rodri. And Bastoni. Oh, it's come loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out again for a throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Isak. No, that's been intercepted. Gruev. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gnonto. Longstaff. Now it's James. Somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Flings in across. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Gnonto. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bogle. James. Nice control. Tries to play it through, and Dyke cuts it out. He's looking wide. Hazard takes a look up. Now it's James.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Wriggles his way through. Bogle receives it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well read, nice interception. Longstaff. Leeds upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence.
He gets big!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Good ball over the top. Strauch is there, and he can get that clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Gnonto. Good pressure, determined, intense. Now, can they get him away? Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Goodmanson. Now it's Gnonto. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That has been slung wide. Barella. Van Dijk. And it's Rodri. And it's Van Dijk. Nicely shaped ball. Cleared without hesitation. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Leeds do have a chance to counter here. James. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has, and he shoots! He's got a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Bogle drives forward on the overlap, and he's onside. And he's there to get it away. Leeds have reclaimed it. And it's Bogle. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He can get that clear, and they're quick to get it back.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Nemecha, unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a
Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
James. Gnonto. Real chance here. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to
Cambio di
create.
giocatori.
Leeds choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Milan are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. It's run loose here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's got tall. Danger averted for now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Goodmanson. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Longstaff. James.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold. And he's picked it up out wide. Gruev. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Azar. Isak. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Azar. Searching pass he's played there. Milan have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23, numero 13, Hazard. Lasciano il campo per il numero 4, il numero 21.
And he's taking no chances there. Nico Williams. Look at the space here. Oh, taken with style. Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Abang ajarin.
Alexander-Arnold to Tellier. Milan finding their passes. Ravasani.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
He's
recupero.
picked his way through. Ramazani aims beyond the defence. Cross into the box. Nico Williams could move up a gear here. Knocks it into space. And that's a danger. Shapes to shoot! Well now, and it's come back out to him. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Nico Williams could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Goodmanson. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Rice. That's an imaginative pass. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Great defending, strong and determined. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And he decides to cross it.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Oh, no joy this time. Now he's off and running. Now it's Drogba. Van Dijk. Oh, this looks sharp. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Now it's Kane. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Kane really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Almost an hour gone.
81.7 spettatori.
Howson makes the interception.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
75 minutes played. That has been cut short. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Stood up well to him there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Hazard.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Numero 2. Numero 19.
Deception, his positioning was spot on.
Il numero 21.
He plays one through.
Messi.
And That's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Numero 14. Attenzione, un cambio.
Out of play for a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 4. Il numero 22. Cambio di
He's going
giocatore.
to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a
So
seguire
penalties
i
loom
giocatori
ever
del
closer.
ordine di
Is there
conduzione
anyone who
delle
can
match
seize the day in the next 15 minutes? And so the last chance to find a winner. It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Searching pass he's played there. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Serginho. The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
Yeah, I think both defences will receive the plaudits for respective clean sheets, but the players have run and worked to the point of exhaustion, so nobody will be questioning their appetite to get it won.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. And he's found the net.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Drogba steps up for his penalty.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Big character, big moment, big save. Mbappe is the man who's second in line. Oh, he's hit the upright.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Nico Williams is the third man to step forward. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Beckham will take the third penalty. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This to double their advantage. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Rivaldo is fourth up. Ah, the keeper's guessed right, but couldn't keep it out. Terrier comes forward for the fifth of five.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So the ball is placed on the spot. Barcelona must score here to stay in it. And stuck away with ice in his veins. 3-3. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment?
Ya.
And that has lifted the roof. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, commiseration.
Dua ekor ya? Belum ntar dulu ya. Konsol bro, konsol. Lu konsol juga. Konsol, konsol. Gue tadi kalah. Gue berharap apa nih? Kita cari siapa ya? Kiper sih. Kiper nggak sih, Cok? Kalau kayak trik guys. Dari ringjat gue dapat anjing gitu. Gue pengen tapi apa yang dikasih gas aja biasa. Kiper anjing, please kiper. Kiper Konami. Konami kasih gue kiper anjing. Malah Pedri itu. Bener. Shootingnya keren tuh, maxing. Terus juga konsol. CMF ya? Boleh, boleh, boleh. Lapis 2 dari Pedri ya? Boleh. Ada gratis lagi kah? Ada. Aduh. CMF itu. Pertama dia nih bagusnya apa? Karena dia bisa jadi LB sih. Dia juga tahanin gitu. Walaupun gue nggak pakai LB. Kita nggak pakai LB lah betul. Ini balkon kontrolnya boleh. Karena 89. Lepas karena 90 kan. Nah, boleh lah. Jauh nefes. Ini pemain satu. Mabar habis ini bang, gas aja. Gue sambil jaga rental pak, jadi sorry ya kadang kalau lagi sambil mungkin kita lagi match, gue tinggal kalau ada yang main PS. Dream apa autentik nih? Rinaldi. Aja lah. Tuh berapa bilang kan? Bocil-bocil kematian datang main PS yuk. Jadi agak agak AFK kadang gue ya. Sorry ya. Apa tuh? Mana Rinaldi nih? Mana Rinaldi? Rinaldi, ayo. Biasa man. Lagi nganu ini gua orang main PS. Mana dia ngilang? itu P3 main tinggal main basic. Di belakang. Ada kanan. Dua.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already could be danger here. And the volley. That was mighty close. And it's Barella. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is good alertness. Shifted upfield. Alexander-Arnold. He's through here. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Serginho. Has a shot! Goes short. Shot, surely! Well, now Mbappe is fouled.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Milan really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. He's found a way through, and he cuts out the supply. Played into space. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Short changes him with that pass. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they
Iya
were
bang, bentar, habis
exposed
ini
and
bro, habis
vulnerable,
selesai
and he
event
knew
ini
he
gue ya.
had to do something to
Bentar,
prevent a goal.
gue soalnya sambil jaga PS bro. Boleh kayak ada yang mau main. Bentar.
Beckham taking charge of the dead ball. Great ball. Oh, shooting chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
No, that's been intercepted. He's through, now is he in?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Rijkaard. Cafu cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Played backwards here. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him. Oh, that's well spotted. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And we are already back underway. He's had a hit! It's a loose... It's roll! Oh, yes! It's there! Finally!
Main dream team aja bang. Oke Rinaldi.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
And it's hoisted clear. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Now, can they get him away? Nico Williams in acres of space. He's got tall! Should have equalised.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm
Gas, gas, gas.
Nomor 2 belum kasih waktu. Kok ada yang main?
Okay, let's go, let's go.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Odegaard. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good-looking ball. Odegaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Conte. Odegaard!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Alonso. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out of play for a throw. Saliba. Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Xavi Alonso. That's a sharp pass. Tries from distance. The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Played out to the left flank. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! Good read, needed to be. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Torres. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Vardiol. Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Could be danger here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, well played. Xavi Alonso. Searching pass he's played there. That looks a good... And Torres! It's been blocked.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Messi. Fernando. Header! Mbappe. Hazard. And it's Conte. Nicely weighted ball. Messi! There it is! There is the breakthrough! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vardiol. Level in age Cheerssss!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nice bit of trickery. And here's Torres. He might... Big chance! And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we... And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
That gets things going for the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kacau bro.